some of the guys started the band because they wanted to try to make something different than what they had done before.
Telos means that we don't do shortcuts, and it's all about the unity in the band. Nothing gets left behind, I think.
Me and Viktor first met in primary school, and I thought he was a complete idiot.
Today we have Hammer. He's a fashion imbecile. Damn that.
Initially, me and Hammer did not click at all. Hammer thought I was kind of a dweeb.
Now we played in 3 bands together, and he's one of my best friends.
I heard them just when our common friend told me. I immediately liked them, and I said, yes, let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Then we get a really ominous text from our guitarist that he essentially just quit the tour on the spot.
I got a call a week before tour from Viktor. I played with Viktor before in my other band, Demersal, so we have been playing shows together before. Just kind of asked me if I wanted to join.
When we brought Zana into the practice bass first time, we talked about, okay, so how do we want to do this? What's our process going to be? And he just said, yeah, let's just play.
The rehearsing part was kind of hard. We used to play like 6 or 7 hours a day.
It was like a weight taken off my shoulders playing with those guys for the first time, because I felt like, okay, this is not going to be a problem. It's going to work and it's going to be good. They're both fucking incredible musicians.
Then we needed a driver. He was essentially the first person I thought of. And I just called him up and asked him what he was doing with his life for the next couple of weeks.
We both went to the same music class. I think we just kind of instantaneously became friends. I always wanted to go on tour but stopped playing music, so I didn't really ever get that good at it. Never went that far with any band to get to a point where we thought we could go on tour. So getting to get that experience and then getting to hang out with Viktor for that long was like really fun.
I feel like it was a really giving experience for Sebastian, and I'm really glad to have experienced that with him.
It's easier to get to know songs you didn't write because they are recorded there. You just have to listen to learn them and to play them. But their songs are kind of tricky to play, so I needed to get their drummer to show me how some things were played.
We try to put a lot of effort into our songs, into the songwriting that translates well from the record to live. Live, it's about personal expression and energy. It's not about performing the music perfectly, it's about performing it the best way you know how to, about personal expression.
I know it's not my fault, but I feel sorry for their drummer who get to write all the songs, to do all this hard work, and then he could not come on the tour. I feel so sorry for him, I can really feel it.
We did everything from scratch. We just had to keep it going because I didn't want to burn all those bridges that early in the band's career.
Canceling the tour was not an option at all. We knew we had to go through with it. At no point did I feel like I didn't want to do it or that I couldn't do it. I knew that we could make it work, and we did.
I can't really imagine not playing without Hammer anymore. I wouldn't be able to do it without Hammer. We just got each other's backs, and he's one of my best friends.
The team is essentially what is the tour. It's the only constant on tour. Every day you wake up, you know that you have to go someplace new, someplace different, and meet new people and make new acquaintances. So the only thing that you really have is the group, the team that you're on tour with. And those people being solid and reliable and fun is so important to me.
It feels more natural each day, because in the beginning I was thinking about the songs and if I play the right way and stuff like that, but I think now it feels more natural and like just energy pushing through in some sort of way.
The first week of the tour, when everybody were just hanging out and had a ton of energy and were having so much fun together, that's something that's gonna stick with me. But that wasn't really unexpected.
I feel all the group, all the crew is connected so much. We didn't know each other a week before the tour. Then we just met and everything just worked out so fine. It really hits me how it felt so natural. All the hard work we did just paid off.
The team kind of made the tour, and we just had to make it work. We kind of just had to.
Viktor was the only guy I really knew coming on this tour, so I was a little bit worried coming in, seeing if everybody would get along and how everybody would interact with each other. There's definitely been some moments where you feel like if we didn't like these guys, this would really be just a horrible time. So I think it's pretty important that everybody likes each other.
It all happened so quickly and worked out so fine. Really weird. I'm still pretty stoked about everything turns out.
I'm just gonna look back on it with a smile and think that we had a fucking good ass time and that we played some cool shows.
But right now, everything's starting to become a little bit of a haze. I can't mention the cities we've been to already or where we're going, but it's been a really great time.
It's really cool once you get to that place where you can be really good friends and like work together and have that kind of relationship.
Not only the player, also the driver and the video maker. They're so nice people that you can't just not love it. It's so good.
I'm really glad that we also we're all coming along so well. Really, yeah, it's been great. I think experiencing all this kind of different places is just so inspiring to travel between different countries. Each place has a very unique culture and surroundings, and I think that's one of the most inspiring things, and just to play each night is kind of a dream come true for me actually.
It's not been a problem at all for them to play the songs and perform on stage. And more importantly, I think it's not been a problem hanging out with them and being friends with them. And I'm really gonna miss them. I think when we're done here, I'm gonna miss not waking up and hanging out with those guys. I really hope we can keep this friendship going and maybe play together another time.
It's weird now, this just feels like my life. I forgot what real life was really like. What that's gonna be like.
I don't think it was out of necessity that it just happened to click. I think it was just out of pure luck that we got a team like this together.
just panning a bit.
This looks like a human being, but in reality, it's a highly intelligent piece of cheese.
So how's tour been, man?
Pretty sick.
I wanted to do something a bit black metal, but I still wanted to do something a bit mathcore. I was sick of playing technical death metal stuff and playing 7-string and playing precise. I wanted to do something that was a bit more expressive.
It's been really cool. The last time I saw him, we were both in our like high school thing, and he was good then too, but now it's just a whole other level. He just transforms from this super chill, down-to-earth guy into this almost demon type of character. Getting to see them play every night, I started noticing what they're doing with the songs.
We were all kind of shy during the rehearsal and trying to figure out how it would work out. But I feel as soon as we hit the stage, things started to go so forward that it all came kind of natural to play. And I really like when we play and Viktor, the second guitarist, looks at me and shouts, and I can really take his energy and give it back to him and to the audience and to the other player. I really love the energy this band has.
Yes, it feels fucking sick. It feels fucking nice being on stage when you kind of leveled.
When you're on the stage and there's a spotlight on you, and I don't know, not really caring about how I feel. I feel like I have to be in a different kind of mood, and I try to use all the energy I have left in my body.
Be able to see people really channel the music they're playing through almost making it into an act or a theatrical. Like these guys are doing. You really get to feel the music that they're playing.
You get to travel to get a response from the people playing, and you can see if you're really doing good or maybe you should just stop. And I think we're really doing good. They're really doing great. It's a great band with a lot of ideas, a lot of energy, which is the most important thing. Live, it's even more powerful and it really hits you in the face. It's really nice.
But I feel like I also want to give my everything to like whatever and whoever is in the crowd.
One thing I've always thought, when I have to play, if I give 100%, it is not fucking enough. I have to give 110%, 120%. And that's just how I feel. That's just how I get to play like this. You know, all the things you experience in life, at some points you get to that half an hour of music, you can really put everything into it and really give everything, and I think it really shows. It shows to the other member of the band and it shows to the audience. I really want to give everything when I get on stage, otherwise I just don't do it at all. 110%, it's not enough. Alright.
They paid their money. They're expecting to see a show. So why not just buckle up and give it whatever you have. I really wanted Telos to be something, and I wanted to be something special, at least for myself, and I wanted people to notice it. I rarely remember a lot from any show. It just kind of happens.
It's sort of an outlet. It takes a lot of negative emotions and a lot of aggression and sort of externalizes it after playing a show I'm completely fucking relaxed and chill. I think I'm a very different person when I'm on stage than when I am not. I think it's a good thing that those two people are separate, so I can leave a lot of aggression to the guy performing the shows and where that sort of stuff is constructive, and then ditch it all and go be a chill dude and not worry about shit.
In this kind of energetic, aggressive music, I like to feel it in a way. I just let myself loose. I try to think as less as possible and just being in this kind of energetic flow in some sort of way.
So most of the music I listen to is when I'm on the move. I kind of use it like a soundtrack to my life.
Telos means a lot to me. It's my passion and it's my hobby. It's a place I can put a lot of work and not feel that it's work. It's so rewarding, I feel. Like being here on tour and having created all of this ourselves, all the bookings, all the contacts, all the music, all the visuals. It's really rewarding and it pays off big.
I gained the belief that the band would succeed no matter the odds. Just knowing that we can do it with stand-in personnel and still being Telos. But it just feels different doing it with Telos. It's the thing I fucking live and breathe for.